Now, breaking news and the Tri-State's most accurate forecast. This is 9 on your side.
Now at 5, last night's light show still is leaving some people in the dark this morning. Mother Nature's fury knocks out the power. We'll tell you who's still waiting for the lights to come back on.
Did you see it happen?
Yeah, it literally almost took out my windshield.
Fiery crash witnesses reacting to the violent scene along I-275.
And the wrecking ball's out in Marymount. The new development expected to bring in even more new people to that community. And good morning to you at 4:59. Those stories are coming your way in just a bit.
But first, we're waking up to a little bit better weather. It was a wild night. Did you hear it? A real light show out there. You could see some of the lightning behind us. It was right as we were going into the evening hours and into the dark. Let's check in now with Larry Hanley with your 9 First Warning weather. See if we're out of the woods just as of yet.
Yeah, I want to reassure you that we're not going to see those big storms like we had last night for today. Today I'm calling our transition day as we get into some much nicer weather tomorrow and into Friday, but we'll see improvements today. In fact, we already are here on 9 First Warning Doppler. A few light rain showers still over portions of Highland County, maybe Clinton County too, but most of us are dry this morning. But do be aware that the roads are wet out there after last night's thunderstorm activity. Still warm and muggy with temperatures around 70 degrees as you step out the door. Temperatures climbing to 76 by 10 o'clock, 81 at noon, so still pretty warm this afternoon. Got to near 90 yesterday, looking at 85 today with a slight chance of a shower, thunder shower this afternoon. I'll put that rain chance at about 30%. Otherwise, improvements begin today. Fantastic looking 4th of July on the way. Holiday weekend looks great too. I'll have all those details coming up.
Larry, thank you. And new this morning, those overnight storms are being blamed for a number of lightning strikes in the Tri-State. A couple of them caused fires too. Firefighters believe lightning caused this fire in Covington at this roof around midnight. 9 people lived in this 2-family home on Holman Avenue. Everybody made it out safely, but obviously are finding somewhere else to stay this morning. And lightning is also to blame in Loveland for this house fire. That family is also okay this morning. The lightning strike started the fire. That's how much we know right now.
A tree branch fell onto power lines, sparking a small fire in Westwood and then knocking out the power to many people. Now, crews on the scene on Montana Avenue tell us power is going to be out for several blocks throughout the morning. And they're not alone. Thousands of people were without power overnight. As 9 on your side's Mario Ramirez joins us from the Live Alert Center now with how people are still dealing without the power this morning.
Chris, Catherine, it's interesting because those numbers are back up. We're at to about 2,061 right now. We just saw it at 1,800. Overnight, they were at around 4,000, maybe 5,000, most of them in the Hebron area. We don't know of an estimated time yet, but Duke Energy says they are working on this. Now, you probably either saw or heard some of this thunder and lightning. These first 2 pictures coming in from viewers in Mason, take a look. The sky just lighting up because of some of this. Thanks to Tom Ahrens for sending in these photos. Also, another one here of some of the heavy clouds. You can see we're still getting these pictures in. Now, we want you to tweet us these pictures. I'm at Mario WCPO, Catherine's at Nero WCPO, and Chris is at Riva WCPO. We'll keep showing you these all morning.
Yeah, that one's amazing. All right, Mario, thank you. And new this morning, 275 is open this morning, but only after a fiery crash that killed a dump truck driver during the evening commute. Now, this morning, we're hearing for the first time from the people who drove up to the accident. 9 on your side reporter Bryce Onslinger is live with the driver's moments of fear and concern. Bryce.
Catherine, I just checked with Sharonville Police, and so far they have still not released the name of the victim, that dump truck driver who died in this crash. I want to show you what it looks like right now. You can still see there's scaffolding here on 275 West that is down because of that accident. We're just off the Reed-Hartman Highway accident, and as soon as that accident happened, the calls really started coming into 911 operators concerned about the situation.
A dump truck's tire blew, and I just saw my rear mirror, and this thing hit the median. It's bad.
And that crash shut down traffic on 275 here in Sharonville for several hours right during the evening rush hour. Investigators say the driver hit the median, spilling gravel across all lanes of traffic near this Reed-Hartman exit. Now the truck then burst into flames, and the entire westbound side of the interstate was shut down until almost 2 o'clock this morning. Here's what one of the first witnesses of the accident told a 911 dispatcher.
Did you see it happen?
Yeah, it literally almost took out my windshield. It looked like a semi maybe hit the median concrete barrier because stuff flew over in my lane immediately, and there's smoke and fire now.
Now, again, witnesses said that they saw a tire blow on that dump truck. Sharonville police have not released the exact cause of the accident or the driver's name. We'll continue to check with them and get that to you as soon as they do release that information. Bryce Onslinger, Not on Your Side, live from Sharonville.
Bryce, thank you. A warning this morning. Police say that a dangerous criminal is on the loose. An inmate escaped from the Hamilton County Justice Center. 20-year-old Chris Bowden is supposed to be serving 10 years for aggravated robbery. He was awaiting a court appearance when he took off. Again, he's considered to be dangerous, so don't approach him. But if you do know where he is, it's his mugshot there. You can call Crime Stoppers 352-3040.
Happening today, Marymount just keeps getting better. The final phase of a major project is underway as of today. Demolition will begin in a couple of hours on some old apartment buildings there. They're being leveled to make way for another high-end condo complex. The new building will look like units that sit on West Street, these right here. Developers say it's the third and final phase. It'll serve as a new gateway to the Village Square.
Marymount's a very hot real estate market right now in single families and in these as well. It brings a lot of people here on weekends to go to the movies, go to dinner. It's a great little spot to be, and people really like the feel of it.
Realtors don't expect to have any trouble filling the units either, despite a steep price tag starting at $450,000, going up to almost $1 million. The new units should open in December.
We may take it for granted sometimes, but today marks 10 years since Findlay Market reopened after big renovations, giving us the market that we know today. Senator Mike DeWine will be on hand for the celebration, which starts at 11 o'clock this morning. Also this morning, Team USA is packing and heading for home. Hearts are heavy today after Team USA went down to Belgium in the World Cup.
This despite a valiant effort from the team, including goalkeeper Tim Howard, who's the new superstar, right? He made a record 16 saves. That's a World Cup record, mind you, helping to keep the game tied at 0-0 through 90 minutes. But Belgium got the first goal in extra time, another one 12 minutes later. The U.S. got one back, but just couldn't tie it. Belgium advances to play Argentina this weekend.
You know, I think you think a lot about Tim Howard's effort. It was really one for the ages. Not necessarily a good thing for Team USA when your goalkeeper is probably your best player. With that said, how resilient Team USA played in that extra time. They were down 2 goals. They still tried to fight back.
And the new guy, Julian Green, I mean, basically fresh off the bench, 20 years old.
He's the guy they put on the roster instead of Landon Donovan.
It'll be interesting to see him coming up in maybe 2 or 3
Right.
World Cups in advance here.
Well, the time 5:06 now. Still to come, teens remembered Israel paying its final respects for 3 kidnapped boys. How locals are also remembering them as well.
And introducing Arthur, where the Atlantic's first tropical storm is headed and who could be affected. Larry.
Upper 60s, low 70s as you head out the door this morning, and we are under generally dry skies right here in Edgewood. Maybe a little fog beginning to form at St. Elizabeth Medical Center. Otherwise, I think a pretty quiet morning out there. But as we head toward the afternoon, there is a chance of a shower or thunder shower. I'll put that rain chance at about 30%. High temperatures getting into the mid-80s for today. We get much, much better tomorrow and Friday.
5:06 from Fairfield to Florence. Here's what it looks like. Interstates, not too bad. A little slow northbound I-75 from downtown toward Hopple because of overnight construction. Streetcars still going on downtown. And remember, down trees and power lines. Montana at Baltimore because of last night's weather.